Hello everybody and welcome back to the Gaming Geezer 1965. And this time I'm going to play all the games in this collection. Not for a long time, but just to see what games do I know of the past and what games have I never played. And also, will I like these old games? Well, I guess it's pretty clear that usually for me it's mostly the games that I know, that I have a fond memory of. I will tolerate them more than when it's a new game that I never played before and then it's too difficult for me, or if a game is not clear enough what I gotta do. And then my patience is running very thin very quickly. So let's see what we've got in here. First of all, I will show you my settings. I have the zoom function and I'm not using anti-aliasing or scan lines. So you get the games how they're supposed to look, but then on a flat screen monitor instead of simulating a tube TV. But I'm not stretching the game because, as you can see, they also show this in the example, it will stretch the image. Look, if they make the game really widescreen, for instance you have a flying game like the example they use over there, and then you just get to see more of the surroundings, then I don't mind. I mean, M2 did this for Outrun. You get a proper widescreen version where the Ferrari isn't stretched, so the people in the car are thick and the car is fat and big. And well, the Testarossa is fat and big by itself, so even fatter and bigger than it already is. So I prefer to play the games how they are meant to be played. So this is what I've got over here. When it comes to wallpapers, I'm not including some extra graphical things. So I'll just stick to the black sidebars. It's more relaxing on the eyes, and in the YouTube edit that I make, where this video will be mounted to the top left corner, then it's mostly out of the way of the game itself. So let's go. Well, this is where the game boots up with Pac-Man, and the only thing that I can say is, who doesn't know Pac-Man? I had already had this game on my Atari 26 or 2800, I kind of forget that number, but it's the one with that wooden, they mimic a wooden structure on the front, and you got these switches and the cartridge in the middle. The very first Atari that I had. Let's start the game. You can even have instructions, but avoid the ghost, eat the pills, eat power pills when ghosts are blue, eat the blue ghost, but stop eating them because they will be turning back into regular ghosts pretty soon. So you gotta have a feel for the timing, how long this lasts. And since I've got my volume of the music very soft, so I have the least chance of an echo in my video edit. So let's start the game. As you can see, I can have used the left trigger for the system menu, and the left button I can use to rewind. I don't want to use rewind, I want to play the game how it was played in the past. One player, oh, you gotta use the start button. Unfortunately, they keep that sign in the corner of your oops. Uh-oh. Yes, I was afraid of that. It took too long to respond to me when I want to go up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not going well. Yes, we got it. Ignore the ghost and clear the board. Yes, I did it. But it will get difficult very fast. Uh-oh. Come on, get over here. No, then I will just clear some more dots, at least the part which I can see. Oh, that was a... Uh-oh. It's fun to play these old games again, especially this one, of course. And oh, I kind of forgot that I had a pill active. Especially this is important. No. I forgot. Help. Yes, it's over. They boxed me in and game over. System menu and go to the main menu. Because who doesn't know Pac-Man? This is fun. You can keep on playing this one time and time again. Xevious. I had this one on the Commodore 64 and this is the arcade version. And you can still see it is indeed in the time of the 8-bit computers, even though the arcade version has more colors. Well, I want to know the instructions if you got like a flash bomb or something. Move, choose one player, start, fire, blaster bomb, that's Y is rapid fire, X is rapid fire. So you got two buttons. You can just the air zapper, the X is rapid fire, and yeah, with the bomb you don't need rapid fire, but so it's cool to know, and this is why it's nice that you actually get the game start. And again, it's nice that they put it over there so you don't forget, but especially with Pac-Man, as you saw, it is pretty in the way. So let's just start. I guess the most important thing is to survive. Let's see if it works better with the stick and with the D-pad. I must say that the D-pad makes a lot more noise on the Xbox than it does on the PlayStation. I noticed this when watching back a video of me playing on the Xbox, and I think, man, that makes a lot of clicking sound. I didn't readjust my microphone or something, so the Xbox and the distance between the microphone and the controller is the same as I would record my PlayStation videos. So I guess these flashing things can also shoot. You need to pay attention. But usually when you see these shooting games, I'm not so good at avoiding the bullets. But in old games like this, it's pretty easy because you don't get too much of these. Oh, that is the bomb. Oh, you get unlimited. I thought these were the screen clearing bombs. But I don't see it destroying anything. Yeah, me. And do Do I have to play it from the start, or do they... No, I don't have to play from the start, because this is further down. Okay. So yes, these bombs can destroy this, but... I must say that the rapid fire is nice, so I don't have to press like crazy. Of course, I didn't have this on the Commodore 64. Or you should get a hardware joystick with a button like this. Well, before I forget to say, I was talking about the Commodore 64. I pre-ordered the 64 Ultimate, and I got that clear see-through version with the LED lights in it. Why? I've already got the C64 and that looks close to the original. Oh man! Clear. Okay, so let's go to the main menu. Yes. But let me continue my story first. So, I bought the see-through version because of I got already the C64. Why would I buy another Commodore 64 if I already have the C64? Well, let me tell you, the controller that they give you with the C64 is made very cheaply. Yes, they are not lying, you got the micro switches and it feels very responsive in the beginning. But the stick that comes out of it and that you take control of is made out of plastic instead of the iron bar that were on the originals. Very sturdy. And my joystick tends to stick, especially to the left or the right, because I mostly play Turbo Outrun on the Commodore 64 version, which has a great music score by I guess it was Jeroen Tel. Man, especially that intro music, the magical sound shower with the samples 1, 2, 3, hit it, outrun. Man, that was an amazing song. And I played that game like a week, and then my joystick would keep on stuck in a direction. So I opened it up to see what's what. And yes, I noticed the micro switches, so they weren't lying about that. But the stick that was made of plastic was stuck between these iron thingies that register the click in the direction you are pushing. Because they made the way how the joystick clicks on these micro switches is different in the real sturdy arcade joysticks from that time than how they did it now. And I cannot use an original joystick. Why? Because on that joystick from the C64 are a few extra switches that you really need. You cannot use it without it. Even if you could, for instance, use a USB joystick, it will not work. And why not? You need those 4 buttons. For instance, Turbo Outrun is original as a floppy drive image from side A and side B. You need to be able to turn the floppy. And when you're using ROMs, then you need to be able to select the B side and then get back into your game, and then you can press the button to let the Commodore know I flipped the floppy, now you can load again. You need these buttons to do that. Without it, you're screwed. In other words, all I have is a faulty joystick and a great Commodore 64 emulator box that isn't usable anymore because of the faulty joysticks. It has no use to buy a new one because, like I said, mine lasted a week. And that, my friends, is way too short. I'm not going to invest any money in that. But then I have already been following retro recipes for years on end now, and he made a video about the ultimate Commodore 64. And that is truly a labor of love. There's no emulator in it, it's FPGA if my memory serves me well, and that means it actually mimics the original chips inside the Commodore 64. There's a few advantages to this. First of all, you can use the regular joysticks that came with your original Commodore 64 or which you've bought for your original Commodore 64. Turning these floppies, so to speak, with the ROMs, they have moved this from, instead of making extra buttons on the joystick, they put the function in the Commodore itself. You can press like, I forgot the key combination, but then you can get a menu, which you can also get by holding the power switch up. I will show you when I got my Commodore 64 Ultimate. And then you get that menu where you can just file browse, select the proper ROM image, and then get back into the game and play on. In other words, you can still play. And I still have my original 1541 or something like that floppy drive. If my floppy with the original game still works, I can even use that. The only thing is, if you do it that way, it will emulate the proper speed. In other words, loading takes a long time. But I'm already going too far into that. This game I've never played, so I do need the instructions. Move map, mappy, left, right. 1 or 2 player mode, start game, pause, open, close doors. And power doors. Oh, A and B does exactly the same. So it doesn't sound too difficult. Let's see what it is. I know that the mappy name is also on the Ridge Racer car, so there's actually a mappy car. Ridge Racer! Oh no, mappy. Press start, press start. Oh. Oh. That was quick. What am I supposed to do with that? So there's no way to jump, or do I need to... That was quick. Oh, come on, I need to figure out how to get out of there, so... I don't understand why I suddenly can pass him. I don't get it. Oh yes, you need to use the trampolines to get up. But yeah, man. First of all, the game is tough. B, it didn't say you have a jump, but you have a trampoline. But sometimes you can just run across this. And I look at him go, jump, and he goes up, he goes right through the enemies. I don't know why you can actually get to that wave. So I'm just checking the demo out now to see how the demo plays it. This is too quick and too unclear. Now, this is not for me. I never played it and I never will. Yeah, it's not something that I would like. Then there was like a game on the Commodore 64 with all small games in it. Lazy Jones, if my memory serves me well. And that was even more fun. Dig Dog. Yeah, I remember this one. Well, not this exact game, but a game that looked like it on the Commodore. First of all, let's read the instruction. You can move, start game, shoot harpoon, shoot harpoon. So all we got is a harpoon. Okay. Just like before, sounds easy. But yeah, I know that these games of the past can be very difficult, especially if you don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Let's see what's what. Press start, there we go. Where am I? Oh, that's me. Oh. What am I doing actually? Well, dying of course. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Ah, it works the same as in another game on the Commodore 64. Oh. Am I looking for an invisible exit? Uh-oh. Game over. I need to try this one more time. So wait until the music stops playing. That was a nice coincidence that the one following me was crushed under a rock. Get that! Ah, ships. Yes, I got him. Oh, I don't have any more rocks. Okay, so I need to destroy them all, and that's all I have to do. Okay. Ooh. Man! Oh, it's game over! That's good enough for me. Is this fun? If I would have started playing this in the past? Yes. Yes, this could be fun. I wouldn't want to play this too much nowadays. Maybe one or two more times to see if I can get the hang of it better. Because you need to time usually, like you had a game on the Commodore 64 with the jewels, and you could also dig through the surroundings, and you could drop these diamonds and other stuff on your enemies as well. But in that game, collection was the word, so you needed to collect diamonds and not only try to destroy your enemies. Druaga. It looks like a top-down view game, and when I'm watching that guy walking, but you see him from the side, so it looks like a platform game where you can just float and walk over the air. So I guess it's a top-down game, but they didn't manage to understand that a knight viewed from the top, you would see a round circular helmet and maybe his shield in front of it, and if he's got a sword in his right hand. But let's just start the game and let's see what the instructions say what I need to do. Through the maze, picking up keys, opening doors until you reach the top floor. So we're going up. Use your sword to defeat any enemies that stand in your way. Obtain treasures hidden on each floor during battle to power up and overcome Druaga's many traps. Draw health sword, PA. They both do the same, so it doesn't matter what button you press. We will see. And I guess all these games are the arcade versions. These are games that are... Oh, this is an enemy! Thank you! That would be nice if somebody told me. Like a legenda, like enemy, this is what you're collecting. Huh? Oh, oops, I see the key. I need to go over here. I was pressing the button, but it didn't do a thing. Man, games like Ghouls and Ghosts, you got like a quick action and you can shoot and do things, but... No, that is... Look at his swing. I wonder what... No? Well, that works. I missed. I died. You know what? I already had it with this game. I mean, you press the button, and then you need to be really on top of him too? Nah, thanks but no thanks. Sky Kid. I like how they draw the letters in cloudy shape with the pixel art to make it look like a nice shadow, a well-rounded edge. Instructions, fire machine gun, A and B. Oh, that's the machine gun and a somersault bomb. So I guess it will make a looping of some sorts. Baron and Max. Bomb the target! I guess that was the bomb. Oh. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. I think, what is he doing? Yeah, crashing. I would have preferred that A was shooting and then the X was that bomb feature, but... So you're getting points by flying because I'm missing all the time. And I still see my points being ranked up. Okay. They do the same as me. Yeah, game over. And let it be game over. It is also something that it feels too stiff. Start, jump, magic. Hey, we got something else, and again they turn these buttons around. Why can't I make it so that A is jumping and X is that swing sword? But no, they like to be like the NES in the past, with some games that doesn't allow you to adjust your buttons. Oh, I kind of forgot to... Well, at least the sword responds quicker. I can just continue. Oh, you have a vitality bar, but... That music is actually pretty bad. I mean, even the synth chip and the Commodore 64 makes a more pleasant sound, so to speak. I wonder if I can get my vitality back. Oh. Oh. Mama! Well, at least you're not dying from one hit. So far I don't see any pickups that actually revitalize my character. So I assume you cannot go back. So either I should have gone like what I did, to the right or onto the top. And then, so if you replay this game and you can select the other one, it's nice. I wonder what I gotta do with that map. An end boss, I must say. That's more than I expected. Oh, wow. Round 1 clear. And you get some vitality back. Now I want to know what that rock means. I'm falling down a pit. Oops! Oh. Oh. Ah, there we go. I thought I overused my double jump because it wasn't responding to me. No, wait. Yeah. There you go. Well, it's so far, it's easier. I still don't know the background story, but luckily you can climb and fall. That climbing sound is weird. Yes, finally. Oh. Oh, we can go higher. No, I forgot. I think that means I'm taking my sweet time. Finally. Stop poking me! Well, at least I beat him. I want to go to that building structure. I've been in a mountain already. Oh, looks like the same. I can imagine that in this old time, this could have felt like an adventure. Nowadays, I think it's too, yeah. And I know I've bought myself a Commodore 64, and I know that a lot of games were like this, but the old arcade conversions like Commando and so, that is what I still love. So, and just like these compilations, you can still try some games out, but I guess with only 19 vitality left. Wait. Oh. 7. There you go. And he thought I had too much vitality. Oh, wow! If this doesn't kill me, well, dropping down doesn't kill you. I guess the next enemy means a certain death. A certain death. But I could still beat it. Well, okay. This, so far, from all the unknown games, this was the most manageable because of the hit bar that you got. And it wasn't like with 2 or 3 hits it wasn't gone. So, menu. So back in the time, I can imagine that people would like this. But then imagine this is the arcade version, and I do feel that this is something a NES could do easy as well. So these must have been real old game. I mean, 1990. I didn't expect this. I kind of expected it to be older. So this game, let me see. 87. I mean, that's 1 year after Outrun. I've seen better arcade games than this. I wonder why this game is so, how you say, simple in graphics. Okay, let's give this one a go. Dragon Spirit, let's see. Rapid fire. Anti-ground, anti-air. Okay. So I take it that it's a shooting game, like flying and shooting, but then you fly a dragon. Start. Can I skip this? No, you can't. Oh yes, you can. I actually was evading this, but maybe I should have tried and capture it. Oh, whoops! Well, at least, because I was thinking, oh, hey, I got hit and I didn't bother. He defeated Zawel just then. Ah, I am the evil Masagalda. Oh? Let's give it one more try. Rest 2. I don't get any score because I don't hit anything. I did something. Ooh. It's already difficult enough to stay alive, but these slow creatures I can manage. Oh, I've been hit. So yes, you actually have been hit. Have hit points. So I need to pay attention to the color of my dragon. So I don't know when I'm going to die, but... Oh, you can collect this. Okay. The big circular thing that I thought I needed to evade. Now I got 2 heads that can shoot. That doesn't mean that I'm hitting the flying targets, but... Oh? I only got 1 head now. Ow! I'm burned to a crisp. Rest 1. Well, I'm not a big fan of these shooters, but I must say, except for that I can't kill these quicker enemies, that it's still, I guess if you would stick with it and you actually can evade them a bit better than I can, that you can have fun with this. Yes. I don't know what that gave me, but... Ah, now I got a 2-headed dragon. Ooh, yes. I wonder what's better. Because I don't feel like I'm hitting anything better or worse with a 1-headed dragon or a 2-headed dragon. Oh yes! I guess that took my hit point away, so I guess the next one means I'm burned to a crisp. I must say that the enemies are a bit too quick, I must say, except for when they dive to you can still evade them. Uh-oh, yes. Well, at least I can destroy the stationary ones. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, usually I don't care too much for these overhead shooters, but... Oh, ships. Like I said, burning to a crisp. Well, I think it's enough, but yes, this one I can manage. Also, again, with 1 or 2 hit points before you are dying. And the stationary enemies that I can actually hit. Makes for a pretty fun game, especially for that time. I will not say that I will ever be able to finish it, but I can get a bit of fun out of it. It just felt better. It would even be, I think these kind of games are more fun with a joystick instead of a joypad. I should have just get a joystick for my Xbox Series X so I can play these arcade games how they were played in the arcade themselves. I can't read that, it's Japanese, but oh, looks pretty cool in the demo. Instructions: jump, hold to jump high, attack with X, fire shotgun if equipped. Rapid fire is X, A is regular fire, and B is jumping, so they should have also made Y jumping. So you can also use jump and attack together. But let's just go to game start. Start. Oh man, you got a quite fast character. Whoa! Get over here. Oh, he doesn't do that. Oh, there are actually two so far I like how it responds. It's cool to see that they actually only bounce up and down. And I got a health bar again, I see. Which is depleting fast at the moment. Oh, I need to catch the candy for... Give me more candy, I want my full bar back. Thank you! I guess this will be... Oh, you get... no, I don't... And again, don't hit me. Stay in the middle, in the holes. Can't I hit him? Good, and then... I guess not. He's like Dr. Robotnik. Yeah, I'm fleeing again. Oh, you can actually enter that house. Oh. Wait. Oh, wow. Yeah, to be honest, this actually also feels nice to play. Ah, finally. Maybe this... Oh no, we are there. I thought maybe I needed to do the other cabinet too, but... Oh man. Wel heb je hoofd erbij houden. Oh, dat is voor... you gotta keep your mind with you or something like that. Your head. Okay. Well, this was actually pretty fun. Yes. Cool. And I see you got 4 continues. So yeah, this is also a nice game. Championship edition. Well, I guess it will be just like Pac. Yes, it is. And yeah, maybe there's something new to it. Choose game mode, start game, confirm, cancel. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So nothing else. No extra buttons like in Pac-Man, if my memory serves me well, with the isometric view where you can actually jump. Press start, normal, extra. Options. Okay, there's nothing much to it. No easy settings, so normal. Oh shit, I missed. Get over there, yes. I must say they've made this one a lot more friendly than the original Pac-Man. It's nice that they actually make some more extra pixels for you to eat. Oh! I wanted to go down, but somehow Pac-Man thought, well, let's brave fly. So yes, okay, this one is actually fun and I can keep on playing, but let's just go back. So yeah, this is actually a nice surprise, and I have this one, a real Xbox 360 version as well, if my memory serves me well. And that's why I was quitting playing now, even though I had fun. So I want to do that one for another video, where I dive deeper into this game. And then maybe they've added some more for the Xbox 360 version. Galaxian. Oh, and if... Oh yes, that's the game that was actually the Ridge Racer loading game. I'm not so good with this. I guess there's only one instruction to follow. Shoot and shoot some more. Like I said, fire missiles, A and B. So there we go. One player. Oh, cool, he comes flying towards you. Oh, I got an achievement because I've played all the games. So I don't even have to look at the menu. I know that this is the final game in the bundle. Oh, I thought I had some room, but no, I misjudged that completely. Ready? Oh, I thought. So only on Ridge Racer it's over with one die, so to speak. Come on. It's hard to hit them because somehow it's easier to shoot next to them than actually shooting the little bastards. But yeah, I like this one too. You're an annoying dick. Dick as in a name, the name Dick. Man. Yeah, never mind. Oh! But yes, this one is also fun to play. This reminds me a bit of Space Invaders, except for there's no blocks to hide behind. But there's plenty of space to move around and they don't attack in too big droves. That's what he said, and then the 3/4 are coming down. And I guess the further you go, the more aggressive they attack. Game over. Yeah, so this one is fun too. I already knew it a bit from Ridge Racer, and it feels a bit like an Atari 26 or 2800. I forget that number version. But I guess that's it for now, because I've done all the game. Yeah, that's all the games. Cool. Well, I was surprised at how many I actually liked, because I also have a few of these collections where almost not a single game actually interested me, except for the famous ones where I bought the collection for. But when there were games added to it which I never played, usually I don't like them as well. Maybe it's just because I'm not so much into these old games if I don't have any experience with it with my youth. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this video too. Let me know, did you know all the games? And better still, did you like them? Have you played them before? Well, let me know in the comments. It would be cool to see what you like. And we see each other in the next video. Goodbye.